Welcome back, guys. So in this video we will see how we can extend the capabilities, the appium capabilities, and run a simple what do you call a simple appium test to see how we can automate the applications for both Android and iOS. Okay, so in our previous video we have seen how to utilize the capabilities. Okay, so basically we have utilized these capabilities to launch what do you call the launched applications from the simulator, but today we will see how we can what do you call actually use the element finding strategies, and then we will try to write a appium test, and then at the end we will execute those scripts. Okay, so let's get started. Okay, so for let's first discuss about Android application. So for this I am using the Android simulators default application, that is the dialer application, that is nothing but your phone app. So let me just quickly open the simulator. Okay, so here is the application that I'm going to automate that. Okay, now for this I need to first use the element finding strategy, that is my appium inspector, to inspect few of the elements. Okay, so for that I will open the appium server, and then I will try to inspect the application. Okay, we have already discussed this one, how to inspect a particular application. So for that let me quickly open the phone app. So it will launch the simulator screen, I mean the application screenshot on the app inspector, so that I can identify the elements. Okay, so for that let me try to click on this, and here you can see we have something. So what I will do, I'll copy paste this one, and then let me put here driver dot, and you know how to identify the app package and app activity. If you are not sure how to find it, you can watch my previous video. In that it is clearly explained of how you can get the app package and app activity. Okay, so find element by dot xpath, and then I will copy paste this one from the app inspector which I got it. But if you see here, the syntax, they are giving few escape characters which I need to delete and add it with a single quote. Okay, so first I need to click on excuse me. So here if you see, I'm clicking on this particular button, and then I want to click on this create new contact to add a contact. Okay, just some vague scenario I'm taking just to what you call show you guys how we can write the IPM scripts. Okay, now after that if you see, and then let me go back to this app inspector and refresh it, and you will see the app screen. If I click on this, so if I click on this, let's say, and here you can see I'm getting a resource ID, that is nothing but the ID contact name. So far I have seen this one, what it seems like the names, and even this one as well, you can see it is also giving me as a contact name. It means that there are multiple what do you call elements with the same ID is there. So for that what I need to do, I need to create a list, and then here give something contacts some name, and then I need to copy paste this one. Let me quickly use the same thing, and here instead of find element I'll have to give as find elements, and I have to copy the correct identifier, and let me remove the existing one. Okay, and here I have saved this one. Now here, so here what I need to do, I need to click on this create new contact. It means that the first index, that is nothing but the 0th index. Now if you go here get of 0 dot click. Okay, like this. So what it will do, if I go back here, it will click on this button. Now after that I need to give something as first name. Okay, now again let me refresh it so that it will give me the live view, and here if you click on this you can see here first name. Okay, so again it's an XPath only. Okay, so it's a send case. So what I will do, I'll put driver dot find element. Here only one element, right? This is first name only, but the package here changes. Now instead of widget image view, it is edit box. Remove the escape character and text attribute. So here instead of content description, I'll give as a text, and here instead of contact I will give the first name. And here it's not a click because it's a text box. I need to send case something. So let's say welcome something. I want to add this one as a contact. Okay, now here after that I need to click on save. Okay, so I'm just replicating what you call the steps that I'm going to do, and identifying each and every element and writing the automation script. For save, you can see there is already a edit menu save button, resource id, so I can use directly the id only. So driver dot find element by dot id, and here I'll give this one, remove the escape character and click. Fine. Here let me give some thread dot slip. I'm not here doing any kind of what you call um, kind of verification, like wait until this page is loaded or something, or this screen appears. That's why I'm giving some wait. And here just to see if the contact is added or not, let me give a wait of 3 seconds. Let's say it's in milliseconds. Okay, fine. So what I'm doing here, first I'm launching the application. After that I'm clicking on the contacts tab. After that I'm clicking on the create new contact, and then adding a contact with welcome name, and then saving it. Okay, that is the procedure I'm doing. So I'm not verifying whether the element whether the contact is added or not. That is kind of an assignment you can do on yourself. So what you can do, I can give you an idea of that. So here you can see there are a few contacts are there, right? So depending on this contacts, so this contacts element is nothing but which is holding everything. So you can take this contacts dot get text, I mean contacts, you can loop it and put it into a what I call looping, and then individual contact item whatever you will get from that loop, take the get text and compare with the text that you have added. Okay, just to make sure that create new contact functionality is working fine or not. Okay, you can give it a try. If you get any issues, please let me know. But for now let me close this one. So my appium server is running, simulator is ready. Let me try to run this test case. So run, and then let's observe this side by side. Okay, it's launching the application. Clicking on the contacts tab. Okay, I'm getting some issue. Let's see what is that. So contact name, so it seems like it is throwing error here. Oh, you can see here contact name is an id, but I am using the XPath. That is why. So let me use this as it is the copy paste problem. Okay, fine. Let me just rerun it again. So it will relaunch the application again. It will click on the contacts tab, click on the create new contact. Oh, again some more problem. Let's see where is that problem. XPath seems correct, but what is the problem? No such element exception. First name, it's not able to check it. Why? Okay, let me give a thread dot sleep, because normally whenever in the app, this is most of the times I'm facing this problem, because whenever you navigate from one screen to another screen, by the time a new screen appears, this appium is instantly trying to what you call act on a particular element, but may not be that time the elements are not properly loaded. So normally in ideal situation, what we can do, any what you call element moment that we are trying to perform certain action, we can keep this one as a wait actually. So like wait for certain amount of time till the element is clickable or till the element is present, then act on that. So this is the way we can avoid all these things. So every time the what do you call no such element exception is not only because of your element strategy problem. Okay, sometimes the screen is not properly loaded, but you are what do you call trying to perform certain action. Okay, so let's see if this is working fine or not. Okay, see, now it is saved. Wait for 3 seconds and then closes the app. Okay, now so here you can see everything got passed, no problem. Let's see if that welcome is added into our contact or not. So I'm doing manually, so here you can see. Now what you can do, as I was telling, as an assignment, this contacts will hold 1 2 3 4 5, all these five what do you call elements. Loop it, get the text of individual elements, and then compare it with the what you call string that you just added. So that is kind of an assignment for you guys. Okay, so that is how we can do what you call we can write the appium automation script and execute it. Okay, so that's all for the Android. Now in the next we will see how we can write the what you call appium test for an iOS application. Okay. Okay, so now we will see how we can run an iOS application or write a iOS application automation script. Okay, so for this I am using the UI catalog app. We have already discussed about the UI catalog app. So let me close this Android simulator. I no longer needed this one. Okay, so for iOS, I can do one thing. So for iOS as well, I have the capabilities set here. I can show you that. So these are the what do you call capabilities. We have already discussed about that. But one thing I want to add from the previous video, that sometimes what happens, your simulator will not launch properly. Because sometimes the bundle id is not able to find it out your application. So for that we have one capability which we discussed as app, that is the app capability. We can give the .app file. Okay, so what it will do, it will open this particular simulator, like in this case iPhone 8 with 13.0 is a platform version, and then it will launch the simulator and then install this application into that. Now here I'm providing the path of that application which is on my local, that is under the desktop. So you can get the app what do you call, we know all we have already learned how we can what do you call create a .app file out of a source code. If you're not sure, you can watch previous video series, you will get more information there. Okay, so now what I will do, I'll do a start session. This will launch the simulator and it will install the app and give me the app preview. Now you can click on the start session. So from now onwards, the steps are similar to whatever we have seen in Android. Okay. Okay, so as you can see, the UI catalog app preview is coming here. And so at this moment what we will do, we'll click on this action sheet and then click on this. You can see that so this is nothing but action sheet in the iOS world. We say this one. Okay, in Android normally we get a pop-up or kind of a alert where you can click on OK and cancel. This is just normal buttons only. Click on OK and then go back. This is the procedure. We will do that, but for that we need to identify this what you call elements. So we have already seen how we can launch the simulator, uh, s- how we can launch the application. From now onwards we will start writing the automation script. Okay, so here directly it is not coming, so let me expand it. Hopefully this tree is a bit lengthy, so let me keep on expanding till I get the, I think this one, yes. And under this I have action sheet. Okay, so let me copy paste this XPath. Okay, and here what I can do, I can say driver dot find element by dot XPath, and here I need to give that XPath and remove all escape characters, give single quote here, remove the escape character, give the single quote, click. Okay, now this is our first step is over. Now once you click on this, even I can click on tap here as well. Now I need to identify this particular OK cancel button, and this is again a an XPath. What I can do for the faster execution, sorry, faster writing, I'll do one thing here. Oops. Command C, Command V, remove all escape sequence. Okay, and here OK cancel button is done. Now once you click on the, so here also I can perform the action which we have already seen. Now try to identify this OK button. It seems like this OK button is also an XPath. There are so many XPaths for the iOS. And then copy it, paste under this. Remember in real time, I mean keep this in mind, in real time if you are facing like this identifier problems, what you can do, you can just talk to your developer or the product owner to add different what you call ID, so that it will be easy. Always you can use the by.id locator, and it is faster as well. We have learned that in the Selenium, and the same rule applies to the appium as well. Now let me click on the back button. So where, okay, so let me see where is the back button. Okay, so here is the back button because I want to navigate, and this is again an XPath. So for that what I will do, I'll copy this one, and then in this I'll just change the locator and remove the escape characters. Okay, so now what I'm doing, I'm clicking on the action sheet, clicking on the OK cancel option, then on that action sheet I'm clicking in the OK button and then moving it back. And here I can give a thread dot sleep so that you guys can see after we done with our execution we should move back to the original screen. Okay, and what I will do, I'll close now this one, let the appium server running, my simulator is ready. Now what I will do, I'll click on this run, and then what I will do, I'll, so here you can see, so it should click on the action sheets. Oh, I got some error, let's see what is that. Driver dot find element. Okay, what is that error? No such element exception. Why? Action seeds exquisite type static text at the rate name equal to action seeds. It seems it is correct. Why is it throwing error? Okay, let me rerun again. Let me stop this appium server, rerun the appium server, and run my test. I'm getting so many. Okay, now it is starting, and it should click on the OK cancel button. It is XPath, that's why it is taking some time. Clicking on the OK, then it will back button, wait for 3 seconds and then close the app. right? So that is how the procedure to write the appium test. Okay, so that's all about how we can run IPM test on both Android and iOS simulator. In our upcoming videos, we will see what you call a few enhancements to this, because if you see here, we are keeping the capabilities and the identifiers and the test case steps, everything in one file, which is not what you call effective coding strategy. But we will see how we can separate these capabilities from identifying the elements and then what you call executing those scripts. And we can use some what you call unit testing framework like TestNG, which is a powerful unit testing framework for Java. So we will see, so stay tuned to our upcoming videos. Okay, so thanks for watching.